All right, let's talk weather now with Kim. All eyes on the weekend. Any showers on tap?
Oh yeah, we can expect something very similar to today. So if you're headed outdoors for a little lunch break, well, pay attention because you're going to be experiencing similar conditions both Saturday and Sunday. Those temperatures climbing into the low 90s, those rain chances holding steady at 40%. Right now at Bush, just a smidge warmer than where we were yesterday, 87 degrees. Those dew points are high, so it is definitely muggy and on the toasty side. Actual air temperatures upper 80s, low 90s area-wide. But look at these feels like temperatures. This century mark for Brenham, for Tomball. On the island, it feels like a sizzling 103 degrees. Upper 90s, what it feels like at Bush and at Hobby. Radar showing some shower activity starting to pick up. That's especially true for Colorado County. We're seeing just a couple of downpours coming in from Columbus down to Garwood. Eagle Lake, you're seeing a nice little cell there. Over the last hour or so, that's some heavy downpour activity. About an inch for each one of these cells. So some isolated spots will start to accumulate, potentially an inch to 2 inches for this afternoon and into this weekend. But most of us will wind up with just a few tenths of an inch of rain, potentially up to half an inch. That's going to be area wide. Those isolated spots will get more than that though. 92 degrees for the high temperature today will increase those rain chances between about 3 and 6 o'clock this evening. And then those temperatures will be trickling down into the 80s and will dip down into the 70s overnight. An isolated spot shower not out of the question into this evening until about 8 o'clock, but you'll notice the coverage definitely diminishes. We'll wind things down for tomorrow, pick it right back up for the morning commute. If you're headed to the island, you might run into some slick spots, and then we'll start to see that coverage push inland with that sea breeze into the afternoon. So very similar setup to what we're seeing today. That will continue into Sunday, but into Monday and Tuesday, we'll start to increase those rain chances to 50%. And the reason for that, we are going to see a little bit more of that moisture start to push in. And so the potential, the precipitable water, the amount of moisture in the atmosphere starts to go up a little bit. When we're talking about the drought and added moisture, that is always good news. We saw some very beneficial improvements to the drought monitor this week from the rain that we saw this last week and into the weekend. We saw a great 91% improvement for Fort Bend County, now only 9% of the area under an extreme drought. Good improvements for Matagorda and for Harris County too. In terms of the tropics, we are watching two different waves. This one here, no chance for development over the next 2 days, but a 20% over the next 5 days. And this one just off the west coast of Africa, 30% chance of development for the next 5 days. Now the wave that's closest to us is going to encounter a little bit of an obstacle, dry air. Now if it can make it past this, it will certainly have plenty of moisture and warm water to be working with next week. So we'll keep an eye on it and let you know if it does make it through that treacherous dry air that it's going to be encountering. 7-day forecast, we'll see the low 90s and upper 80s. Again, increased rain chances as we go into Monday and Tuesday because we have a little bit more moisture surging in, but otherwise it is just your run-of-the-mill summer pattern. Afternoon showers possible, the heat and the humidity very likely.
All right, no surprises in that department. Thanks, Kim. And as our weather team is monitoring the tropics, now is a good time to download the KHOU Hurricane Preparedness Guide. Scan the QR code on your screen to get started or head to khou.com/hurricane.